Greetings. I'm late, but I'm here. So, I'm here. I had to put it on a little later than 7, so 10 minutes after. I had to finish my laundry. Well, technically, I'm not done, but I had to put my stuff in the dryer. So, here I is. Here I is. So, you guys, I noticed that a few of you submitted after I posted 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time that my list was closed. I seen some people submit after that. If you did, I have a no refund policy on all of my readings. All of my readings, it's on my website. Go read my terms and conditions. I do not do refunds. So anytime that happens, if you guys submit after the submission closed, you guys wait till next week. So next week you guys will, because you guys purchased technically, last, you guys will be first next week though. So those of you that submitted a question after close will be on next week's list, and you guys will be at the top, because I go in the exact order as I receive these submissions. Like the payments come in, I go in the exact order of when I receive them. So you guys will be on next week's list, okay? So please read next time, you guys. I always say check my updates. Don't just purchase stuff. Make sure that the submissions are open, because it says on my Instagram whether it's open or closed now. And I also put it on my IG story, and I also update the YouTube posts that I have. So make sure that you guys read and look at stuff, okay? Because I don't want no problems. I don't want no issues, okay? So, patience is virtue. If you're someone that is not patient, I will gladly refund you your money, and you don't ever have to get a reading with me again, because, you guys have to be patient. You guys also have to be responsible and read, okay? That's all I got to say. And that's coming from I'm not trying to be mean, okay? I may come across as a little bitchy sometimes. I'm just saying, just being upfront, okay? So I'm gonna start my list. I have two. Wait, hold on. Just seen this cute comment. Someone on my Instagram comment on my little Sailor Moon post, and she's like, every time I see Sailor Moon in tuxedo mask, I squeal. It's like, oh, it's so cute. I was guided to watch that today. I was guided to watch like a specific episode though. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my list with Miss Erica, and this is 241. You guys, please be respectful. It says submissions are closed. It also says no questions, so please do not ask random questions and stuff, because y'all know it says that in the thing, and I be thinking y'all just being rude. So please do not do that. It distracts me from the people I'm reading for, okay? All right, let's start the reading. I appreciate y'all patience with me. Hope you guys are having a bomb 4-day weekend, or you guys had a bomb 4-day weekend, and you guys are having a safe weekend, or had a safe weekend. So I'm going to tap into Erica's energy and her person's energy, just to see where they're at, where you're at, you and your person. Where are you and your person? I'm not going to say your person's name out loud, but I'm, in my head. I'm going to ask Divine Spirit to give us the most clear, accurate guidance and messages, clear discernment. God, I ask to remove myself from this reading. Any energies that are not of the Most High God, that are not of benevolence, energy, unconditional love, to be blocked out. Known and unknown, wherever we are, wherever we exist, all those that are receiving a message from these readings, their persons, I ask for divine permission to tap into these energies. Anything that I have no business tapping into, Spirit, block me from it. Protect my energy from anything that I'm not supposed to be in. Protect me from any plane of existence where I am. Thank you. All right. So, let's see. Money matters, trauma involved. These cards don't want to come out. Come out. Take time out, spontaneous, and speak up. You and your person, or one of you, is very focused on their finances right now. Could be an escape from focusing on their emotions. I don't want to say this connection, but it's like, it's hot. I don't want to say the connection itself, but I'll say from emotional issues. It could be something in regards to communication that's blocked, like whether you guys are not able to communicate the things that you want to say for whatever reason. There's something that's being released though with the trauma involved. So it could also be some issues with the throat chakra. Someone is not communicating clearly. You or your person. Someone does want to, like, with the spontaneous card, be more open, more carefree, or just communicate in a way that's not so heavy, or they desire to communicate or desire communication with you that's not so heavy, but it's like they could be someone that likes to sweep things under the rug, or one of you likes to sweep things under the rug and not communicate directly. And it's like to push away something, stuff it down. Okay, so contemplating death and beyond. So it doesn't have anything to do with that, but I feel like it's someone is contemplating like their life right now, where they're headed, where they're going. It's some type of generational stuff that's coming up to be healed on one or both of your, like your end or your person's end. You have explore your ancestry. So I feel like, and she has this, like this, I don't know what you call it. It's like something from back in the day, those little fluffy little things that people wear around their neck. I don't know what it is, but anyway, that makes me think of the throat chakra. And she has a blue dress on, and the blue chakra is the throat chakra. So someone is like, there's something clearing with that. Like either you or your person is clearing some type of generational traumas and stuff like that, where maybe they weren't allowed, you or your person was not allowed to speak their truth, have an opinion. Any emotions were like stuffed down as a child or something like that. And I feel like this stuff is coming up. Like someone's contemplating who they are, their life, and where they stand. And it's kind of causing some type of friction between the two of you as far as communication. Like being clear and open or vulnerable in communication. That's what I'm getting. Or trying to like sweep it under the rug and act like everything is cool. Your person may feel like you're worried about them, you're concerned with them, because maybe they are kind of, something's up with them, or they do a good job at like hiding their emotions. And you know better, like you could tell if your person's like really good or something's like they're hiding something. Comfort it. Your person does feel like you have their back, or that you've had their back. With the worried card, it's like a mothering energy, nurturing, and it's a child here. So they feel like this comfort, like you comfort them. You're there for them. You support them. Free. So your person wants some freedom when it comes to this connection. Like, you may help this person feel less burdened by something that they're going through. At times, it could be bored. Like, you could have a tendency to be a little, I wouldn't say smothering, but, like, it's a healthy balance between being there, supportive, and then kind of overdoing it. So, yeah, there, with the angry card, I feel like they're going through something that you're not seeing. But I feel like they're going through some type of ascension, though, because this child is sick. I don't feel like they're sick. I mean, they could be showing some type of, like, flu-like symptoms, which usually could be ascension symptoms. To take a resonates. But I feel like your person is going through an ascension, though. Okay. So yeah, they want some type of balance in their life, and I feel there's some deeply rooted stuff here with the Ten of Pentacles that's coming up. I feel like they do want stability in this connection, or they want to maintain stability, something with stability and balance and harmony with the Temperance card. You have the Star, so it's definitely somebody is healing. Like someone is healing so that they can be in alignment with what they really want, which I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is a physical, either a physical manifestation of what they want, or some type of healthy dynamic that they really want. And I feel like with the inner child, or not so much the inner child, but just like something with family dynamics that they're working towards clearing out with the Three of Pentacles, or you're both healing these same things right now, and that's what's going to help bring balance and stability into this connection. So you have the Queen of Swords. So one of you guys could want to, it's like something wants to be expressed, but there's healing that needs to take place before this, whatever this can be expressed is, or someone could be more vulnerable with, you know, their communication, not so like aloof, or you know, someone may not communicate in a way that they really want to. It's like, yeah, there's divine timing in this situation. I feel like in time, I feel like new energy is going to come in this connection in time. But before that can happen, there's some type of balance that needs to take place. And I feel like it's within self, and so it's, I feel like it's spiritual and mental. So how do I explain this? Because I feel like this is as above, so below. So whatever's going on spiritually is going to affect what's going on in the physical realm. So this person has to find some type of inner balance within themselves, spiritual balance, and that's going to affect the rest. It's going to affect the rest of the potential of future coming energies. I cannot talk, y'all. I don't know where the fuck I'm at right now. Lucky. Okay. So yeah. Lucky, something favorable I feel like is going to come into the situation, or some type of new energy of some sort. But I feel like this balance is taking place to clear the things out that do not serve this connection. You see all this like chaotic energy with doors flying open. So it's some type of good energy that's coming in. Maybe if this person is also going through some issues with their material world, like their finances or their job or something like that, I feel like there could be something, a positive shift in that, in the money matters issues or what have you. But this person has to balance out their material world before things can shift on a higher level. So they got to do their inner work. And I feel like they are, whether they realize it or not. This person isn't sure what they really want. They're asking for divine assistance, or asking for some type of help, whether they're doing it outward, like prayer or affirmations, or just like it could be subconscious, like getting fed up and sending out those intentions into the universe to help them with something and help them to understand this connection as well. This person wants to let you know that they're sick. They could be sick. I don't know why I cannot get whatever I need. This person can't communicate. This shit is weird. I feel like I can't even talk. Like what? And I swear it's not the wine. I just got it out of the refrigerator. I just sipped it, so I'm not tipsy or anything. I feel like this person does not know what the fuck to say, or what it is that they want to say. It's like too much, and I'm trying to slow down with my channeling because I sound crazy. I feel like this person wants you to know they're still sexually attracted to you, and they, you know, could get off to you without you being around. I'm not sure if this is something exclusive, but there's something about there's someone else. I'm going to clarify this. Or dating multiple people, if this is not like a stable connection, like you guys are not together. This person may not be, this person could have been very selfish. And I feel like something in regards to the past with like other people that they dealt with or dated, or if they were ever dealing with people while you guys were together. I don't feel like it's anything hidden. I feel like it's something that you would know. But they're looking at themselves and looking at their true feelings. And I feel like they did a lot of playing a lot of games to hide their feelings, not wanting to tap into their true emotions. So right now they're reflecting over their wounds. They want you to know that they're reflecting on some things in the past. With the Phoenix card, they do want some type of renewal, but they know that they got to do some type of, they got to change themselves. And it's something about a mentality that they know is not true to themselves. Like, it's not authentic to them. This person was wearing a false mask. Let me clarify this. They may communicate or tell you or talk about something that they feel like was some type of deal breaker to you, or something that was a deal breaker to them, but they're gonna talk about something in regards to their relationships, why they do the things that they do. They could text you this, or some type of, it's not a phone, like a phone message or anything, or a phone call. I mean, it seems like something that's written or text out, and this person may like tell you, like break down like why they are the way that they are. I feel like this person wants to do this, but they don't know how to do it. I cannot communicate. Like, I can pick up what the energy is, but I cannot convey it. Like, what the fuck? You see what I'm saying? I can't talk. This is weird. I'm gonna see if this energy proceeds in the rest of the readings. I don't feel like it though, because no. What is this? I don't feel like this person knows what to say or what they're trying to say. Like, I feel like this person has it on their heart, like something that they know they should do or should say. But they're trying to figure out, it's like this person's uncovering some layers about themselves and why they operate the way that they do in love and relationships. Like certain things that they do which they know are not good traits. They know that it's not a good behavior. So I feel like they want to talk to you about that. It's crazy. Like, blah, 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 blah. Can't get it out. Like, what the hell? Let's see. What's your advice with the situation? Bathe in divinity and focus on your blessings. Okay. So, Spirit wants you to do your work too, of course. You know, our work never is complete. It's always something that we can focus on within ourselves or love ourselves up. So Spirit is wanting you to like give that love to yourself, like nurture yourself like a child, like a baby, like how you would take care of a baby. Nurture yourself. And also I feel like with the connection, but I feel like it's certain times where it's like, the energy is blocked to some extent to where you can't do certain things within the connection or want things to move a certain way that it can't at the time. Spirit is wanting you to give to yourself, not in a selfish way, but like in a take care of yourself type of way. Focus on your blessings. So if one thing is not working, doesn't necessarily mean that it's denied. It could be a delay because of the work that's happening behind the scenes. So I feel like Spirit wants you to focus on the things that you do have in your life to be grateful for. Practice gratitude. Understand like certain things have to happen because it's a season. It's a seasonal energy. So it's not permanent. Okay, whatever this is, and I feel like this person's actively working through whatever this energy is right now. So know that Spirit is going to continue to enrich you and bless you continuously, but you have to focus on gratitude and not look at one thing that may not be moving the way that you want it to move as like this is the end all be all, it's a block. Yeah, practice gratitude. That's what I'm getting. Even in this situation, like whatever, like say for instance you have to say you have to wait on the situation and it could be conflicting, you don't know what to do. Be grateful for the things that came out of the connection or what you're getting out of it now. There's always a way to flip it and look at it from a positive perspective. So like right now, okay, this could be teaching me patience, or this could be teaching me compassion, or you know what I mean? Like try to look at the bright side of it. And this isn't a phony thing to do. It's there's a good and bad to everything. To the shadow, there's a light to it. So Spirit is telling you to focus on the gratitude aspect of where you're at in your life and also within this connection or the person itself. Even if it's not where you want it to be right now, transmute the energy. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that resonated with you because I feel like I was struggling. I was struggling, okay? I was trying to get that shit out, okay? It's like, come on now. Or your person's struggling because I'm like, what? Can't get this out. What am I trying to say? What is your person trying to say? Okay. Miss Bianca. I think we're at 6. Where we at? No. 19. Now it's 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to put 20 as your time stamp for you. You and your person. It's my spirit. That's why I just got shooting 30. For Bianca and her person. For Bianca and her person. Yeah, I'm just like, I need to ground my energy. Because that was kind of like, what was that? Spirit asked for clarity for Bianca. And I clear out any previous energies that I may have tapped into. Thank you. There's a presence. There's a presence here. I don't know if it's for me or for y'all. Let's see though. Finding balance, secrets involved, trauma involved, and talk more. Okay. So there's balance that's taking place in this connection. If there's anything that's hidden in this connection, the more you heal, the more secrets are going to be revealed to you. I feel like these are intuitive insights the spirit is going to reveal. You guys may talk more. This person, the more they heal or the more you heal, I feel like the more open you guys are going to be to communicating with each other or communicating what needs or wants to be said. But I also feel like, too, someone is going within to understand the way that why they are the way that they are, based off of wounding and trauma. So there's some karmic justice and balance that's taking place through healing right now. Let's see. How's your person feel? Your person feels lonely. They may be like watching. They may be watching you. There's some type of jealousy, or this person just doesn't feel a part of life right now. Let's see. They look at you as like someone that's got things going for them. And they don't. I don't feel like they're jealous per se, but they kind of like they're comparing your paths. They also look at you as like a prize to them. This person is kind of, they're at a crossroads. They're uncertain. They're indecisive. They don't really know what to do right now. And I feel like that's just in general, but also including this connection. And I feel like it's because where they're at. But I honestly feel like where it's coming from is the fact that they're purging. They're releasing trauma. So it's not so much that they're literally depressed or sad. It's because if they're in that energy, they're clearing out those lower vibrational energies. So they're not in it, if that makes sense. It's like it's coming, it's like a passing energy. Like it's like vomit. Like when you're vomiting, it hurts. It tastes disgusting. Like you don't feel good as you're releasing, but you're tasting the toxins or whatever, what needs to be released coming out of you. So it's not so much that this person is really feeling these lower vibrational energies. They're feeling it, yes, but they're not in it. I feel like it's being purged out, if that makes sense. So they're uncertain about their future right now. They're uncertain about their future. Page of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So they're about to come out of this little cave that they're in, or this could be like a metaphor for quarantine or something, but he's like in a cave, and these steps behind him I feel like represents elevation. So once he steps out of this cave, he's got to go up and back, and basically he's going back into the world evolved, because he's got to step up those steps. So to me, that's elevation, going back into the world. And then with the Page of Swords, that's a clear mind. That's new ways of thinking and doing things, trying to find your footing with these new ideas or these new insights about yourself, about life. Could also be wanting to communicate in a way that's very direct, but they're a little blind. They're not really sure where to go. And I feel like you're not really sure where you're at with the situation either. So you guys are mirroring in that place. But I feel like you guys are both balancing out some karmic energies within yourself. Like you're purging. You're purging. You and your person. So you could feel kind of like imbalanced too. Not really sure where things are. with yourself, within yourself, and within this connection can feel like an imbalance, but it's really things are balancing themselves out. It's an adjustment. It's like fine-tuning your energy. So someone is like reminiscing or missing the other with a photograph. You guys can have pictures of each other or something like that, or you guys watch each other on social media. There's some type of nostalgic or just longing and missing from one of you. You're both going through a transformation. So a lot is coming to light because you guys are going through a change with the dragonfly. There's still some type of passion. Like, I feel like you both equally like each other at the very least, if not love or have feelings is alike there. Although there is some type of desire or passion here, there's still some things in the way, or someone is still keeping their options open. Like, it's not a clear set decision on what they want to do right now when it comes to love. Like, it's still open, whether that's on your end or their end. Yeah. So this person or you, someone may be like trying to keep this in a friend's, like if you guys are just friends, it's like they're trying to keep it in a non-committable situation because there's someone that self-sabotages. They're afraid to be loved. They're afraid to love. When things start to get deep, they run. They try to escape. Where one of you or both of you could, you know, have these traits. But how it's manifesting is like running from a connection and trying to like keep it in a friend zone. If you like observe this person, you'll see these things, but it also could be observing these characteristics or patterns within self. You both, I feel like, are very compatible. You guys could be on the same page, and one of you or both of you could be scared of this. Like I said, someone is like trying to escape from their emotions. There's someone that avoids feelings at all costs, tries to control what they feel through running, deflecting, keeping people at arm's length. So this is something that is going to be cleared up or looked into within the self, or one of you is going to identify this within the other. But there's a transformation that's coming. These old ways are coming to an end. So both of you guys, I feel like, are healing, which is good. Let's see. Yeah, so it's some type of, I mean, that could be abandonment issues, really. Break an addiction. So some type of pattern is being broken with the breaking the addiction card. A pattern is being broken. What does he want to tell Bianca? What does he want her to know? You got a lot to say, mister. And we got time? Do we have time? Everyone can see the changes in me because of you. My dreams of you have been insane. I noticed signs aligned with you. Oh, there's one in the back. Hold on. I didn't see this one. I do not want to be together. I am planning something. I can sense how you're feeling, how you're thinking. So this person, like I said, they feel all this stuff, be like, but they're projecting something, like they don't want to. I don't feel like this person wants to be in a relationship, or they don't know how to operate in a connection. Again, I get this runner energy in regards to running from their feelings or their emotions, being vulnerable, feeling uncomfortable with being loved or wanted, and it's because of some type of wounding. But this person definitely dreams of you. They're seeing signs connected to you. They have gone through some type of change or transformation because of you. Whether people know that it's because of you or not, it's something that is, you know, you can see it. They're planning something. The Talk More card did come out, so they are, you know, potentially planning on talking to you more or talking to you about something. And it could be about this cycle. But let's see. They can sense and pick up how you feel about them. Yeah, they may want to say something to you, like tell you something about themselves, and they may feel like you don't want to hear it or you don't really care to hear. But it's something that they're passionate about. Let me see. if this person could allow themselves to communicate, because this bird to me is like communication, the facts of life. This is like something about themselves, something personal to them. Could be their upbringing, and they feel like you're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, I don't want to hear that. And that could also be their wounding that feels like they can't express themselves to people because they feel like they'll be shut out. But if they go ahead and follow their guidance, that spark, that passion, whatever is they're feeling led to do, it's going to be a win-win situation when it comes to what you guys get out of it. So by them expressing themselves to you is also, you know, that's healing for them. That could be healing for you. That could bring clarity to them. That can bring clarity to you. So it's like some type of equal exchange. Okay, have faith. Have the faith to walk. Why is this all sticky? Have faith to walk through new doors. Okay, so you may also have a fear of the unknown or fear of trust and stuff like that. And Spirit's telling you to have faith in these new these new doors. So I'm going to read the scripture. It says, for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. So there's a season for everything. Meaning that I feel like where you're at within your situation, you're at where you're at for a reason. There's things that are happening behind the scenes that you can't see. And you have to trust that Spirit already has a plan. They already know where you're going and where you're headed. So there's no need to worry about the unknown or the future. Especially if when it comes down to this situation, or when it comes down to how this person feels, or should I trust or should I do this? Like, the fear of the unknown is irrelevant because Spirit's already got all of this under control. It says focus on God's love, and the card flew out of my hand. Focus on God's love. And then you have using strength and discernment. So using strength and discernment right now, you're being tested, I feel like, and you gotta trust your inner knowing. And that's not an easy task to do, especially when you're healing and you're purging, when you're coming higher. It's like when they say new levels, new devils. So like every time you evolve, you gotta combat the next thing, the next big thing that you haven't healed yet, or those negative beliefs. Like, the more stronger you get, the bigger the titans get, you know. The bigger you know how you play. Have you ever played like those video games, like whether, I don't know, I used to play these video games with my brothers. They were like based off of cartoons and stuff, but they were like I'll use Hercules. I used to love playing that game. It was the Disney movie Hercules. It had a little video game. I think it was a Nintendo or PlayStation, one of them. And it was like he had to train, just like in the movie, Hercules had to train and stuff like that to be prepared to fight certain titans. So, or certain monsters or whatever. So the more he had to train, and it was this one thing, it was like a big snake monster thing. It had all these like heads, and they would multiply. Every time he would cut them, they would multiply. So it's like you gotta level up. Every time you level up, you gotta face something bigger, like a bigger monster within yourself. You gotta face that, or things that people are projecting outside of themselves is a manifestation of something that's within you. So it's like, focus on using your strength and using your discernment during the season, because a lot of tests, I feel like, are coming in, and if Spirit puts you up to it, you can get through it. So it's not something that you can't overcome. So focus on God's love could also represent just the universe's love for you, because some people get triggered by calling the universe God, or believing that there's a supreme being or whatever. So whatever your faith is believing, whatever your faith is that you believe in, whatever you connect with your creator to be, that higher power to be, focus on the love of the divine, the universe, because the universal law is love. So, and balance. So that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. That's your advice. So I hope that resonated with you and your reading and what I picked up. I hope it was not all over the place. So this card is not supposed to be in here. Put this over here. All right. You're welcome, Bianca. I'm glad it resonated with you. All right, that was Bianca. So we're gonna move on to the next lady. All right, let's see. Rachel. Now my eyesight is a little, can't see that. Does that say 35? Yes, it does. 35, 20. Okay. Rachel, let's tap into your situation with you and your person. See where we're at. All right, Rachel and her person, her energy, where is she at with her love situation right now? God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Clear out any previous energies that I've tapped into, known and unknown. Okay. It's Venus retrograde. Come on. Okay. So, Venus retrograde got everybody in their feelings. I'm just playing. So, you have minor setback just for you. Watching and waiting. Take time out and learn through this. So, you guys, or one of you could be watching the other, like waiting, like you're waiting for some type of, waiting for the right moment, or your person could, someone, one of you is waiting for the right moment to approach the situation in some type of way. Could be like a significant message for whoever is the recipient. It's an important message with this just for you card. It's an envelope and it's sealed with the heart, so sealed with love, something significant that wants to be expressed, but it's like needing to take time out right now. So it's like a movie, like gotta play the role, play a certain part of the script right now. So it's something that this person could be called to, or it's like out of their hands. Minor setback. So whatever this is, it's like it's temporary. It's not a big thing. It's not a big major block or anything. I don't feel like it's a karmic energy, karmic cycle or anything like that. It's just where they're at right now. And I feel like you guys are meant to learn through your current circumstances. This person could be learning more about this situation or this connection and learning about you through it. So there's some watching, and it's also waiting, like waiting for the right moment to approach the situation, or they're just paying very close attention to you, whether they're actively in your life or you guys are not in communication whatsoever, whether they're watching you through social media or something like that. But it's like watching you, studying you, because they're waiting for something to happen. Let's see. Yeah, they feel like your energy is very welcoming, very compassionate. They feel like you would understand them, or you do understand them. Your energy is very welcoming. They do feel inspired to say something to you, like this man or this child, whatever. They're writing. They have all these ideas, like music could be something that resonates with them. They're very creative. You could be like a muse for them with something that they're working on or working through right now. You give them hope, some type of faith that they have, even if it's very small or minimal, or even when they're like at their last, like they feel like they're not all the way like in a good space. Like you give them a, like that small inch of hope that they might even be wanting to just like give up. So you're giving them that. Let's see. Seems like your person may be like caught up with like everyday life stuff, and it's like kind of distracting them or not pulling them away like from the connection per se, but just from doing what they want to do right now. It's like they have duties and responsibilities. These aren't heavy blocks. They're trying to manifest something when it comes to you. All these cards want to come out. So you got the Magician. They're trying to manifest something. You have the Empress card. Can't really see her, but the Five of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five. of Pentacles. So yeah, they're dealing with some material stuff right now, or just everyday life. They want to give something to you. I feel like the Empress is you. They want to be able to come and manifest something. But they're taking their time, but they're still dedicated. So the Knight of Pentacles, he's persistent, but he's also patient, and he goes with just the divine order of things. He's very practical, yes. So this person, I feel like, may feel or perceive that you're feeling this way, like you left me out in the cold. This woman is like got her hands in her face, like she's crying, and then you got the Five of Pentacles. This person is walking alone in this, like it's raining and it's also snowing. I didn't even notice that. It's raining and it's snowing. So it's like this person feels these energies. They feel some type of because this thunder in the back makes me think of like heart chakra, when you get those pulls or those hits in your heart chakra. They could feel your pain or something, so they kind of may feel like they're not there for you in the way that they want to. They may perceive that you're looking at them as they left you out in the cold, or you've abandoned them. So, but they are watching you with the Nine of Pentacles. Something that you're doing though, like you're maintaining this period very well. They see you as the Empress. They see you in your power, but they can feel like you're in your pain. And they don't look at that as like a weakness. If you're, that's a natural human emotion to feel some type of longing or maybe even sadness or disappointment just based off of where things are. If this person promised you something and they did not carry it out, I feel like they will, but because the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like that's a devoted character. That's a loyal person. So it's not because they don't want to. I feel like this is circumstances. So this could be a separation between the two of you, or like a mini separation where like it could be 1 week, 2 weeks, where things are just kind of like not flowing the way that you want to, or it feels like there's no movement. Passion. Yeah, there's still passion here. This person wants some type of abundance here, and they're trying to manifest it. And abundance does not have to just be material. I feel like they want an abundance of everything. There's love here. One of you or both of you loves each other unconditionally, although it's not easy being in separation. One of you or both of you could be seduced to go into a different direction. Like, it's not easy, but there's still devotion here. So if there's another person involved, it's like someone is aware that this is not for them. It's some type of deception with the snake card. If there's another person, another man or another woman involved, or people that are like trying to seduce you, or to like, it's like sent on your path to distract you or to distract them. But I feel like you guys see what it is. Like, you guys know what it is. I feel this person wants to take this, they want to take the lighter approach to the situation, or they want things to be lighter. So they may have some type of duties, I feel, that they have to tend to. With the Knight of Pentacles, I keep going back to him because I feel like this knight has duties. He has a mission that he's doing something. Like, he has to do whatever he's doing right now. Yeah, someone feels like screwed over. Someone feels like shunned out. Whoever is more of the introvert or shy, like, someone is second guessing themselves in this connection, and the other person is like excited about what to manifest or what they desire to happen. So you could be this person that feels kind of ghosted, feels like, you're second guessing yourself. You're nervous about this connection. You don't have a lot of confidence in it right now. And your person is like in a more positive mindset. They have a little more faith in this. Because there's some type of fear that the other person is not interested or something like that. Let's see. Yeah. Release the fear. Release the fear card came out. So it's like it's keeping you or your person, if they're dealing with fears, it's keeping you or both of you from stepping into this new energy, because there's a door, like you don't know what's on the other side if you don't fully step out and step into it and see the bigger picture. So the fear is projecting certain things, and it's only allowing you to see half of what is. It's not allowing you to see the truth, to see the bigger picture. So you and your person could be dealing with fears in some type of way. So this person does enjoy their singlehood. They enjoy their independence. If this person is not single, they like being on their own. They like being independent. Does not mean that they don't want to be in a relationship per se, but it's like they enjoy the liberation, the independence of being able to, you know, do their own thing. This person is reminiscing on the genesis of this connection, or when they first came across you. And this person also wants you to know that they still care about you in spite of what it looks like right now. Like, don't confuse what it looks like for them not caring, if that makes sense. All right, let's see. What potential, what's the potential incoming energies in the near future? Okay. Attraction. Requires stillness, doors fly open. So you guys are going to be pulled towards each other, and like the less you guys try to fight it, or one of you tries to fight this energy, and just go with the flow and just be still within the energies. The new beginning, the door is going to open for this connection. Some type of rendezvous is going to come out, and I feel like it's something that you guys had to learn during this connection with the Facts of Life card. And I feel like you guys will be catching up about something, or if you guys are in communication, it could be not steady or frequent enough, or what it used to be. And I feel like it's because of what needed to be learned in the season with the learn through this card. So let's see what your advice is. What is Rachel's advice? What is Rachel's advice? Let love light the way. Pure and unconditional love. So let love light the way. So focus more so on love and not fear when it comes to this. It says, don't be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. So you have to know that the universe is not going to set you up for failure. It's like spirit is 10 times, 1,000 times, 1,000,000,000,000 times ahead of us, and our human perception is only able to see a fraction of what is. Like, we're only able to see a glimpse of things. We don't get the whole prophecy. We don't get the whole finished project. We might see certain parts of it, whether we see like, okay, well, the bigger picture at the end of the day, the outcome or result may be this, or next result may be this, but we're not able to see the full picture. We're not able to see how everything is unfolding, the fine details in the back, like behind the scenes, behind the curtain. We don't get to see the full production as the play is going, right? So it's like you got to trust that spirit. They got this. They're the director of this. So you have pure and unconditional love. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. Let the fish in the sea speak to you. So speak to the earth. I feel like that's the flesh. Speak to the fish in the sea, meaning that's internal, that's the subconscious. So as you're in your conscious self and you're focusing on what's going on physically, also pay attention to what's going on internally. Speak to the universe, speak to God, ask for divine instructions or guidance on how to handle this. You won't be led astray. You're not being led astray, period. But just to be in alignment within the know, like, okay, well, what's my part in the script? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I don't know if that made any sense, but that's how Spirit gave it to me. That's how it gave it to me. All right. So that was your reading, Miss Rachel. So I am going to move on to the next lady, which is Adriana. Okay, so you want to know what's happening for you in love. These are specific readings, you know, like a specific spread where they tap into, like, you know. But I'm going to do yours because I don't think you read into what the many love readings look at specific areas. So it's not like a specific question type of reading, their spreads. But I'm going to Tap into what you asked and see where your love life is headed. So let's see. Divine Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, your truth and clarity for Adriana and her love life. What does she need to know in regards to her love life? What does she need to know? Watching and waiting, trauma involved, finding balance, vulnerability concerns, think about it, karmic lessons. Okay, so you're clearing out some karmic energy with the finding balance and the karmic lessons card. You're clearing out some type of cycle, and I feel like it's beyond your lifetime. It's beyond you. I feel like this could be generational stuff that you're also purging and clearing out with the trauma involved. Any type of heart chakra blocks, like you might not be someone that's completely open to love, trusting of yourself in love, therefore not trusting in others. You may have some abandonment issues that are coming up to be healed. So Spirit is wanting you to like think not too deep, like don't overthink, but like analyze and go within about what's coming up for you, because I feel like you're seeing some things about your love life, and if you're dealing with people or your past lovers are coming up in your focus, coming up for you to like look at, take that into consideration. And what does it conjure up in you? What does it trigger within you? And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on as far as what needs to be healed, or what is currently being released or healed right now, because I feel like you are releasing something. Okay, yeah, there's some type of resistance and closed off energy that's preventing you from being free. So you have resistant, free. So it's like these are opposites, direct opposites of each other, resistance and like free. So you have to rebel from some type of energy of being defensive and being closed off, holding yourself back, because there's a part of you that does want to free yourself of some type of past constraints, or to be open when it comes to love. You may look at love in a certain light as like very restricted or very limited, rather than something infinite, something that flows, something that just is. With the Comforted card, you do want to be reassured. I feel like with this card, and you have worried. So there's some worries here. You are concerned about things, and you want to be reassured about your love life, that it's okay to fly. It's like you need that validation, whether that be through others or whether that be through your outside circumstances. Like, okay, well, if this person does this, if this person says this, or if they do these types of acts and things like that, then that means that they're trustworthy. So if you don't have that, then you don't feel safe. So Spirit's trying to teach you to come out of that that mindset that certain things, people have to love you in a certain way, because unconditional love is allowing people to love you the way that they know how, not in a toxic sense like letting people just do whatever. But people that genuinely want to love you and care for you, they may not love you in a love language that makes sense to you or that's always comfortable to you. Or they may not equate calling you every day or texting you every morning, good morning, as I love you. Like, to you, that might be your form of love language. Doesn't mean that it's right or wrong, that you shouldn't want that or desire that. But I feel like Spirit's saying be open to people loving you in the way that they are led to love you. And vice versa. Don't put a cap or limit on love and on your love and others' love. So it could be like you need that, like I said, that comfort. And I feel like this stems from childhood in some type of way, whether it was given to you, like this love was given to you in a kind of a way that was stagnating, or it was something that you lacked. But either way it goes, I feel like it stems from childhood, and Spirit's trying to free you from this energy. It's a fear of love, fear of giving it, or fear of receiving it. Could be due to exes. Yeah, Spirit's trying to get you to break a pattern with the X card. Like, time to chop it out. And I do feel like it has something to do with abandonment. Yeah, because Spirit is saying, like, they want you to have joy. They want you to have happiness. They want that for you within yourself. They want you to feel that oneness within yourself and with everything around you and everyone around you. Not just romantically. Like, they want you to have joy, period. With the Paradise card. So, something that they're trying to free you from so you can have that inner peace. Keys on a ring. Yeah, you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision when it comes to love, because there's something like one of your lovers, one of your partners, it could be at least 3 of them that you may have felt like played you, didn't really love you or care about you the way that they said that they did. And there's something that Spirit wants you to go back and look at, because this is the key that's going to help you break a pattern. These could have been one-sided connections that you were in. Someone that may have like flowered you with affections and love, and then they love bombed you and dipped out. Like, they gave you all this love, affection, and attention, and then they kind of flipped the script on you and made you feel like you did something wrong. Or maybe you do this to others out of fear. But Spirit wants you to look into these connections, because I feel like it's reflecting something back to you about your abandonment. Yeah. So whatever it is, and maybe a friend or someone can help you understand what this is, or like someone that you can talk this through, someone that's going to help you discern what this is. But Spirit wants you to wake up to whatever this pattern is, because what it's going to do is it's going to uplift you, and it's going to help set you free from some type of pattern once you see the truth, maybe from where you're at within yourself versus where you were in the past. This is a healthy assessment, a non-harsh judgment thing. Like, don't be harsh on yourself. Yeah, you could have been very, just an overly giving person in love to the wrong people. Or maybe Spirit allowed you to love those people because they needed it. So that's one thing that Spirit is wanting you to see. So there's something that maybe in the past you needed people to validate you. So they violated your boundaries. Took you for granted. So Spirit also wants you to look at the things too. Like, look at it in a way with the deal breakers card. Like, now I know what I want versus what I don't want. If I didn't date this person, if I didn't sleep with this person, or if I wasn't in a relationship or whatever, I wouldn't have learned what I needed to learn. And this can also go for platonic connections as well. Because you're someone that does give, and I feel like made with love, this is a giving energy, it's a giving person, but it's teaching you boundaries as well. This is now teaching you boundaries. So understand that your love life is also under divine timing. It says recognize divine timing. So she can't see everything, but she's being guided. See, that's a scary step, because she can't see what she's doing and where she's going. Like, she's taking a step across this. It's like she could fall, but she's trusting. And little do we know, she has wings on her back. So even if she was to fall, or she was to perceive as she was to fall, she has wings. So she's not going to fall. She knows how to catch herself. So it's this trust in the unknown, trusting and having faith and belief that you're not going to fall. You're being divinely led. And the divine timing of this is also, this is a season where you are understanding that I'm at where I'm at for a reason. And if you really looked at the situation, you would understand that it made why things did not happen the way that you wanted them to happen, or why love may not be happening in the certain way that you want it to now, just based off of where your energy is and just where your season is at. It's understanding the season of where you are in your love life. Yeah, you're going through a massive shift and change in your love life. You are going to have some type of victory with the 6 of Wands. You could have someone that's already trying to get your attention anyway with the Knight of Cups. This is like an admirer. Could be a secret admirer, or it could be someone that you know already, but this person is trying to get your attention. But the Three of Cups is like Spirit wants you to focus on celebrating you, celebrating yourself, and how far you've come on your journey, because you're putting an end to something that doesn't serve you with the Ten of Swords. This has got to go. So you have 2 tens, you got the Ten of Swords, and you got the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10th major arcana. So you're going through a major shift in your life, just within yourself, not just your love life. So Spirit's kind of preserving you right now so that you can learn your true strength. Spirit's building you up. Let's see. What's to come? What can you expect potentially in the near coming future in love? What can Adriana expect in the near coming future potentially? Okay. So the dead end card is like you're putting an end to things that are not fruitful in your love life. They're not bearing anything for you, and you're being more careful with watch your back. And this isn't being paranoid, because again, under that wounding, it creates a false sense of protection. So this isn't that. This is having boundaries and being mindful and paying attention to your instincts when it comes to people, not just romantically, but platonically as well, because there's something good that's coming in with this. Could be good card with the banana, and that could be, you know, the banana, you know, I'm not gonna get into that, but you get the point. I hope you get the point. And it says do it yourself. So it's gonna help you also be a little more assertive with your process and love, rather than just kind of allowing things to be, not like allowing in a divine way or trusting, but like allowing people to just, okay, well, this person is saying that they don't know if they want to be in a commitment, but I'm gonna just ride it out because I like this person, and maybe, who knows, things could change. Maybe this person might change their mind. Instead of that, it's more so like you're more assertive and getting something started. You're not waiting on anybody anymore. So yeah, I don't know if that made sense, but that's what I'm getting. Let's see what your advice is. Okay, this flew out on my lap. Leave a trail of love as you walk through earth. So yeah, Spirit wants you to know that there are certain people that came into your life for you to heal them as well, for you to learn lessons from them and them to learn lessons from you. But most importantly, if you're an empath and you're someone that is a lover, you're a natural giver, people benefit off of your love. So don't look at it as, I can't wait to do. I see what you're doing, Spirit. I'm gonna talk about this because I feel like Spirit's guiding me to talk about this. So I can't wait to. But Spirit is saying, like, the love that you gave to others, don't look at it as, especially if it was given from a genuine place, an unconditional loving place, don't look at it as people just took advantage of you in a way that you didn't get anything out of it. Because if you look at it from, if you truly love those people, that love that you left with them, look at it as a gift. Like, you know, if I help this person heal, if I help this person love themselves more, or to help them align themselves with the person that's meant for them, then I did a good deed. Rather than being bitter or upset and look like, oh, I wasted my fucking time. Oh, this person did this to me. So heal through that. Don't, and it's also a thing to remind ourselves not to, if you're a lover, not to hold your love back because of what happened, because that is your gift. That is a blessing. Love is a beautiful blessing, and it's a gift, and it's naturally who we are. So don't look at it as a curse. It's just teaching us to have boundaries and to be more mindful. Be the love you wish to receive. So yeah, you're someone that is a lover. So remind yourself of that. So as you heal others, you heal yourself, and vice versa. Love, be the love you wish to receive. So walk in that energy. That is who you are. That is the light within self. So you might want to work on your heart chakra. Become still so you may hear God. So be still so you understand where you're at on your journey. Like, to pay attention to however the universe speaks to you, or however God, the universe, the creator, whatever you call the divine being, or spirit or energy, to show you or speak to you in a language that you understand loud and clearly, whether it be through numbers, whether it be through dreams, whether it be through music, or hearing clairaudiently of their voice, or that feeling and inner knowing. Like, be still and be present in where you're at in your walk in your season so that you can understand where spirit, why you're where you're at and what you're supposed to be doing to get the understanding. Because you might not understand where you're at and why you're here when it comes to love. So hopefully that resonated. Hope that helped you. That was pretty lovely, clear. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so Briana is at 6520. Did I just do like a whole, wait a minute. Did I read for like 30 minutes? That was a very long reading. You're kidding. I must have went somewhere because I did not feel like I was reading for 30 minutes, or am I tripping? Are you serious? That was a long ass reading. Are you sure, Spirit? Are you sure? I hope I put the right timestamp down, because I could have sworn I put 35 and it's like now 60 something. So that was a long reading there. Okay, Briana, my bad. I must have went somewhere and forgot where I was at. I don't trust it. That's weird. Okay. All right, let's tap into Briana's energy. Where are you at? Your situation, your connection. That's for highest guidance and clarity for Bianca. Where she is on her journey, where is she at on her journey as far as her connection, her person's feelings, their intentions, desires. Go with the flow. Vibrational alignment. Learn through this, talk more. Hella cards trying to come out for you. Learn through this, minor setback, fear-based, sexual compatibility, healing in progress, and narcissist in reverse. Okay. So right now, might be like a minor setback, like it could be just like a little bump in the road, or just like pause for a moment in the connection, or like feel like things are slowing down, but it's actually like Spirit's just saying to just flow with these energies right now. Stay in alignment, flow, because if you focus too much on pushing ahead or like trying to stop or stagnate something, like the process of it is it's not gonna flow right. And I feel like there's some healing that's happening at this time. It's like the trust. So the flow of where things are going in this connection could be causing one of you or both of you to just trust. Like it's helping you to heal that factor of the fear or the needing to control the way things go. So this flowing energy, just allowing and surrendering things to be, is helping to heal something within the heart space, because there's some type of fear that someone has. There's a lot of sexual attraction and sexual compatibility. I feel like this process, you guys will be talking more. So you're learning something about yourselves in this process. You guys are learning from past perceptions of yourselves with the mirror card. You guys could also be mirroring each other, like where you guys are on your journey. I feel like y'all are mirroring. Then you have coffin. So the coffin is like, yeah, y'all got to let go of some old energy. Let go, release, so that you guys can have new beginnings. So this is a process of growth and freeing yourself. So you guys are going through a transition too. So it could seem like a little off, or it could feel like things are not in a balance, but what's happening is you guys are in a transition between old phases and new energy. You could be a little tapped out of this connection. It's like if it's not going a certain way, or if this situation is not flowing the way that you want to, you may tap out of it and be like, oh, well, I'm just I'm just going to close myself off and be a little cold to the situation, emotionally cold or cold towards the person. You might trigger this person a lot too, because you can come across as someone that's very aloof and like you're not there, you don't care, it's like whatever. But this person wants new beginnings with you. They want to celebrate something with you, your connection, or just come together with this. Like, yeah. So yeah, you both may be triggering each other, but it's like whatever the trigger is, it's helping to bring in this new beginning or to figure out what the block is in love. Yeah, you could come across as someone that's like not really there, holding some type of resentment towards this person, or just not there. Like I said, just kind of tapped out. Or your person could be perceiving this. There could be some heavy regret, whether it's in this connection or whether it's previous connections that regret's coming up to be healed. But it's meant to empower. Like whatever this energy is to empower, to stay strong in this or in self, most importantly. Because I feel someone is tired of holding on to something. Like, let me see. I don't feel like it's a connection, but yeah, so if it's this energy of regret and this energy of being tapped out, not caring, where like trying to not care or perceiving or projecting rather that you don't care, I feel like you both can't hang on to that anymore. So therefore with the compassionate card, I feel like this person wants to handle this connection with care and be receptive to this connection, or they want you to be more receptive or trusting of this connection, that they don't want to hurt you. They don't have any intentions on hurting you, because this person is like caring or nurturing this bird. So it's like they don't want to, they also don't want to hold you back. They may feel like you're someone that likes your freedom, and that even though they're holding this bird, they're not cuffing it to where it can't fly and be free. So they're not trying to hold you down, and maybe at some point they were trying to lock you, like keep you restricted or on a tight rope, but they're feeling like they can't do that anymore. So they might be guided to let go. It could be fear of abandonment that this person is dealing with, losing what they love, because they might have experienced something like this before. Maybe you have. Maybe you both are learning to surrender and let go. Yeah. I feel like this person with the Four of Pentacles, it's like a gate that's locked up, that's chained up. This person may have tried to lock you down. And it could also be too, like, you might feel safer in your head with the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Those are, you know, they could be mirroring each other, where you feel safe closing yourself off to love, or keeping it all mental, keeping it all logical and practical. I feel like this person is here to help teach you something about yourself, and vice versa. I feel like you're here to teach them something about themselves. You're giving them some gems and some knowledge and some wisdom. I feel like this person is very attracted to you. They might be attracted to your mind. They may be attracted to the things that you have to offer and give. They feel like you're someone that's valuable to them in a lot of ways. You may be attracted to their intellect as well, their mind. They want the end result with you, which is the Ten of Pentacles. They want stability with you. They could be impulsive. They may feel like you're impulsive. You both kind of like clash a little bit, but it's like, I feel this person is learning to respect who you are and like watch you and let you, like, allow you to be who you are and do your thing without trying to control or force an agenda, and vice versa. You could be learning to just flow with the energies by not trying to control how it goes or hold back. Let's see, because I want to see. Temper your criticism. Yeah, you guys could be too hard on each other and on yourselves. So Spirit's telling you guys to temper that energy. Be mindful how you assert that that criticism. It's okay to make healthy assessments and stuff like that. But yeah, let's see. What does your person want to say to you, and what do they want you to know? You're like a mirror for me, and that shit scares me. So you guys mirror each other, and it's very triggering. It's very scary. It could be like good ways as well, like that you guys mirror each other. Like you guys are very similar, and that could flow well. And then there's times that it clashes, and it's because of the triggers. This person knows that y'all are connected in some type of way. Like it's some type of bond or some type of connection outside of what they can see. And this person believes that you're their equal. So this, again, like they feel like you're sent to them or something, or that you're divinely what they need. They're not sure what they want right now though, and I feel like it's because of that transition. They're not fully stepped into the new. They're still in between phases. All right, let's see. What is the potential hold for you two? What is the potential hold for you two? Yeah, so you guys learned like some type of important fact, or you guys will learn a very important factor. And once you do, you're going to avoid those obstacles in the past. Then I feel like there's like some new energies coming in with the doors fly open between the two of you. Mend a relationship. So it could be room for you guys to like come together more harmoniously. If it be that you decide not to be together, if you guys decide not to be together, then it could be like just being friends, healing, letting go, forgiving one another. What's your advice? Commit to a spirit of excellence. Whatever you do, do well. So this is like Spirit saying to focus on, when it comes to all of this, like look at it in a sense of, how is this helping to make me better as a person? Like, what is this meant to show me? Because the pink, I feel like that's self-love energy. That's unconditional loving energy, and that bringing that peace, that energy of peace coming in. So what can I do to be better for myself first and foremost? Like, that's the work. And what is this showing me about myself that I could do better? So that's what I'm getting from that. Let me see. That last reading was pretty long. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so next will be Basma. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom, so I'll be right back. Give me 5 minutes, real quick, walk. And I need to turn on the air because it's cold in here. Okay. Oh, you guys are patient. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, it's hot in here. Alright, I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be a long one because where we at? Okay. Oh, I can't see. It's 83:24. Oh my goodness, I can't see. All right. Next is Basma. Oh, why? Thank you, Basma. Your question. Freestyle. Should I do a freestyle love reading? All right. Okay. Let's freestyle it. Let's see. Kind of like, I guess, Adriana's. We'll leave it open. See what your love life is doing. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay. Divine Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, your truth and clarity for Basma. What she needs to know. Thank you. What she needs to know. What does she need to know about her love life? What is it that wants to come out for her? We're not taking all these cards. Look at this. What? What? Hold on. You too, Janaea? What do you mean? What 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 you mean? Narcissist in reverse. Play more. Mommy issues. Spirit, really? Okay. Money matters. Karmic lessons. Finding balance. Just for you. Look within. Curious about you. Discovery period. Express yourself clearly is in reverse. Assert yourself and pause and reflect. So you're okay. You're dealing with a lot, or you're healing a lot right now. So the first thing that stood out to me was the mommy issues. So whether your mother was like sheltered you, or did not allow you to be yourself in some type of way, or stagnated your progress or something, or a mother figure, is some type of energy maybe, or lacking nurturing yourself in some type of way. You're discovering, or Spirit wants you at least to take this as a discovery period for you to look within yourself when it comes to these karmic patterns. So you are gathering, or you're learning things about yourself through your karmic experiences, your lessons that you had, your connections with others, because it's something about this being curious about yourself. And it's like Spirit wants you to be lighter, like lighthearted about this approach with the play more, like be more involved with this process in a lighthearted way. Like just as you are just living your life, you're learning more about yourself. Some of these things could also play a role in your financial situation, like these certain karmic cycles. Something with assertion and expressing yourself. You may be healing through expressing yourself clearly in a way that you didn't always have the opportunity to do so. So as you look within yourself, you're getting a lot of clarity, a lot of truths about yourself on a deep spiritual level. So this is like Spirit saying to take this time out to really pause and reflect, like really spend time with yourself in a way where you're not distracted by TV or phones or books, unless it's helping you to go within or something. Like take the time to really like sit and listen to yourself and go within. And maybe you already do that. If you do, continue to do so, and understand that these things are part of your experiences in life that are meant to bring you wisdom. But there's something that's helping you to like breaking you out of a cycle that's not allowing you to be who you are, expressing yourself, not just verbally expressing yourself, but just who you are as a person, how you live your life. Like anything that stagnated that or blocked that for you, I feel like this is the period where Spirit is wanting you to focus on that. You could have dealt with narcissistic people in your life, because this card, it was in reverse, but It could have been this pressure, or it's a pressure to be perfect, because, you know, narcissists, they want you to please them. And if you don't please them, you know, they'll treat you a certain way, or you can never do enough for a narcissist. No matter what you do, even when you do what they ask you to do, it's never enough. So you might have felt like, okay, well, I'm not good enough. I'm doing something wrong. Transform anger. Yes, you may have to transmute that energy of feeling like, okay, I wasn't good enough, or nothing I ever did was enough for my parents, or my teachers, or my friends, or my lovers. Like, you got to transmute that energy of being resentful or angry, because it's going to help you to transform. Like, these experiences are here to help you. Wedding rings. Paradise. Dragonfly. So when it comes to having that promise, that divine love for yourself, having that joy, that oneness, has to start within yourself, and Spirit's telling you or showing you how to flow with this, how to be lighthearted. Finding out the truth about yourself is going to help you adopt this change, rather adapt to the change that's happening within you. But let's see. Okay, cards. Okay, let's see. Rocking it and leveling up. So yeah, being yourself, expressing yourself as you are, past those limitations that maybe you place on yourself, or that was placed on you in the past, that once you break this off, because this is about leveling up. This is like turning things up. It says, yeah, you deserve the best, major improvement, doing inner work, and dealing with past hurts. So yeah, as you do this, you level up. Being yourself, being loud, like yourself through and through. It's like a revolutionary process. Let's see. Okay. These cards flew out. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So yeah, this is a process that you're facing and confronting your shadows right now. And it's like, you might be fed up or tired at this point, but not to enough where you'll just completely give up, because it's like you're still in search of that Holy Grail. But it's like that Holy Grail is something that is found within self. This is a divine gift. This is a divine gift that you deserve. That is your birthright to have. That love is something you're going to understand or find within yourself first. With the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like this is you being patient with the process of like alchemy, and this is you, like this is you working through yourself and transmuting those energies. Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles is like, continue to do your work, because there are rewards. It's a promise for you. You have two aces. It's a promise of love. It's a promise of stability. Something of value. The King of Pentacles. Yes, you're going to be gifted a stable partner. And I feel like your partner may be mirroring you, whether you know who they are yet or not. This person is in they're learning to work on themselves and honor themselves. And I feel like they're learning to master their reality, master their life, honor themselves, love themselves fully, and they're about to come out. So this season is like you and your person are kind of being hidden to some extent, or like if you're with someone that is your person, you guys are like in your little hermit space right now for a reason. Let's see. Yeah, it's about to be a win-win situation. The storms is going to pass. You may feel like you're at a crossroads, but this is for you to take time out to look at yourself through and through, and know that what's meant for you is going to happen. It's going to come to pass. So a win-win situation. So you're going to give birth to something, whatever it is. I feel like this is, yeah, this is your process. This is a season. And if you feel like with the stormy weather card, you feel like you have a lack of clarity, you don't really know, you can't see everything for what it is, Yeah, you're not able to see everything as it is right now. The storm is going to pass because this is a temporary season, fork in the road. You don't really know where you're headed, where you're going. The fork is missing, so it may feel like you feel like you're missing something, or you don't have all of the answers, but Spirit is saying it's because you're supposed to look at yourself. You may be that fork in the road, or just what's missing is you, or whatever you're supposed to see within yourself. And you have que será, será, hope I'm pronouncing that right, which is what will be, or something like that. So this is trusting, and this surrender. This is surrender that I feel like you're going to be led into. Okay. Vice card. Vice. Make the best of every situation. And it says, with God, everything is possible. So this is trusting the infinity of the divine creator, the universe, knowing that everything is possible. So make the best of every situation is like practice gratitude. Be in that whimsical energy. Allow yourself to just be and relax and trust, because everything is taken care of. And you will be where you're supposed to be, and you'll know when you're supposed to take steps and take action, or what that action may be. Sometimes the action is doing nothing and just being, just going within. Sometimes that's the step, that's the action. So that's what I'm getting for you. I hope that this resonated. Ooh, almost threw these cards off the table. So yeah, that's your reading. I need some music. I need some music. This is not cutting it. And then we'll go to the next person. The names are in the description box, y'all, in case you don't know that already. You can find your name in the description box. You know? Okay. Sure, you guys know now. Of course, you guys can see. All right. Who's next? Because I want to find some music right now. $95.34. I have anxiety like a mug, and I don't know what that is. It's like really bad. It's really bad. Jennifer. $96.14 timestamp. Jennifer and your person in question. Divine Spirit, I thank you for living light and true truth for clarity. Where is Jennifer with her person? Where is Jennifer with her person? Where is Jennifer? Jennifer with her person. Giving and receiving, no. Watching and waiting, vulnerability concerns, temporary. Assert yourself and express yourself clearly. So now is not the time to assert yourself or your person to assert themselves. Right now, it's like you guys are just kind of watching the time or waiting for the right moment for something to take place. And I feel like it's to work through the vulnerability concerns, because it's like, let's say, for instance, your person wants to express their feelings to you in a clear way, but they're not open to their heart and what they're really feeling or listening to themselves. It's not going to come out clear in a way that they want it to, if that makes sense, or, you know, in a way that is authentic. It's going to be filtered. So Spirit's saying no, but it's a temporary no. Maybe you had a question. It could have been a question that you had. So let's see. Let's see. How's does your person feel? Angry and sad. So yeah, your person could be like kind of upset, sad about this connection, because you have the love card, the romantic love, intimate, passionate, committed, and then the sad and angry. Envious. So they could be a little jealous. Maybe they're not able to be with you the way that they want to, or this is a third party situation. It's like that jealousy is stemming from that, or just the possessiveness and not being able to have you in the way that they want. Embarrassed. They may feel very exposed when it comes to you. They may also feel like they've embarrassed you in some type of way. Maybe they put you in a tough spot or tough situation. Hateful. They may feel like you are like you are spite, like some type of spitefulness towards them maybe. I don't feel like it's towards you unless there was something involved with another person where you may have like made them feel some type of way. So you have both love cards, the platonic and romantic love. So this person has love for you in a romantic and in a platonic way, where it's like a feeling of safeness and a kindred soul family, soul tribe type of love. I feel like, let's see, what's being healed right now? Like, you have support. So yeah, they may feel like they don't have you right now. They don't have your support fully, or they don't, it's just like they feel kind of left out in some type of way. And they may want to express this to you, but they're not, or it's not the time to express that for whatever reason. This person puts on a good front, and they try not to see the truth of something. Separation. Yeah, you guys could be in separation. You guys could miss each other. They're having clarity about their feelings. There's a lot of truth that's coming. They want to express something to you. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to let you know that they're missing you, or they think about you. This person may want to like tell you something, like expect them to say something to you. Yeah, you guys are triggering each other for sure. This person's being triggered by you. They need to learn how to handle their triggers and utilize it to heal. You or your person could feel like you push them away, or you put them in a friend zone, or just like vowed not to commit to them or commit to anybody, or like be in a relationship, or just leave it open-ended. You or your person could have did this. Someone is using like retail therapy to escape, or just focusing more on money. You may have like withdrawn your energy from this person, but I feel like you both want a new beginning. You guys both want to come together, like maybe spend some time together, go out together, something like that. If this was a third party situation, where like say for instance they already had somebody or something, or they were dating someone or multiple people, they feel like the grass is greener where you are on the other side. It was something that happened, and if that's not the case, they look at you in comparison to their past, and they feel like it's greener where they are here when it comes to you. But I feel someone is not showing their true colors, because there's a mask here. So they could be masking how they really feel, refusing to honor. They could be in denial to some extent. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they could be straight focused solely on themselves or their money. They see you as the Empress with the Empress card. You got the Six of Swords, but they do want a new beginning. they want you to trust in them, and they may know that you don't fully trust them, or you just kind of, it's not easy for you to just move forward or move into things like that. But they want a clean slate so that they can move forward. I feel like you both are going through your death, your ego deaths. You guys are releasing things within you that could be as a block or obstacle, some type of patterns. Spirit is wanting you to trust your intuition with the High Priestess. This person does feel a psychic connection towards you. You guys are also at a distance, or you guys watch each other on social media, or if you guys are in communication, it could be like through video chats or something like that. But this person wants to be with you in the physical. They're separated, but they're not separated. It's like physically separated, but spiritually they're not. So this person, I feel like, wants to be with you, or more often. Let's see. You need to choose what you truly want. So they could be saying to you that they want you to choose what you really want, or they're saying that they need to choose what they want. Because there's some type of confusion, like, do I want to be together or I don't want to be together? It's some type of mixed signals. But they want you to know, don't get that confused, is that they don't care or that they don't love you. Take whatever resonates. Because I feel like their love is always going to be there, regardless if you guys are together or not together. This person sees you as marriage material, and if there was someone else or someone that they had a deep love for, you would know who that person was. So, I don't know. This person picks up on your feelings towards them. They have an idea of what you think or what you feel. This person is reminiscing about the beginning of your connection. Let's see. What's the potential near coming future holds? Please stand by. Seek a higher power. Choose your words carefully. And ring, ring, ring. So please stand by. It's like in the near future. This is just telling you to be patient and be still. Not trying to force your hands, both of you. Seek a higher power. So it's like a surrender that's going to cause you guys to seek something higher, like not solely lean on yourselves or trying to navigate this all by yourself. And this ladder can also represent elevation and growth. And then choose your words carefully. Like, yeah, there's something that wants to be said, but your person may try to hold back a little bit, but it's something with a commitment that's here with the ring. This could even be talks of commitment of some sort, or something in regards to commitment, period. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Let's see, what's your advice? And that will conclude the reading. What's your advice? Focus on your blessings. Yes, you will be enriched in every way so that you can always be generous. Corinthians 9:11. So Spirit knows what it is that you want truly deep within yourself, even if you don't realize it fully within yourself. Spirit knows, the universe knows. They want you to focus on the blessings that you currently do have, because there's always much more. Like, this is an infinite universe. You see this, like, these flowers are flowing towards her. This is an infinite universe, and they're also flying away. So there's no such thing of win or lose, basically. And I feel like Spirit saying, when it comes to this connection, you may be too focused on the lack rather than the blessings, or focusing on the blessings around you in your own life. So that could be, you know, the energy of gratitude that Spirit is speaking of. Okay. So, all right. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is annoying. Hold on. Why in the heck? Hannah. 107.42, I think it says. Yeah, okay. Alright, Hannah, you and your person. You and your person. Hannah and her person. I swear, thank you for remembering truth and clarity. Where's Hannah at with her person? Oh, speak up. Karmic lessons. Mommy issues. Short-term results and play more. So it could be like a cycle between the two of you where this person, due to some type of issues with their mother or energies, like issues with nurturing and love and receptivity and honoring self, like any divine feminine energy within self could be in balance on either your end or your person's end. But whatever this is, this cycle is it's a repetitive cycle that needs to be broken because it's causing short-term results. So one of you guys could have issues with abandonment. One of you could have issues with vulnerability, being open, or lack of boundaries when it comes to others and stuff like that. So there's some type of pattern. And it's like someone is like being too frivolous with this connection or just not being serious enough. And you or your person, someone wants to speak up or someone needs to speak up about this because this is going to be repetitive. Okay, so you or your person could feel inadequate, worthless. This energy is very heavy. It's weighing someone down. It's not allowing one of you or both of you to elevate if you guys share the same wounds. Your person feels like you're worried about them. You might be too worried about them, but this person feels maybe like they're not good enough. So therefore, they could play games with you. They could be someone that needs that reassurance. It's like because they didn't have that type of nurturing from their own mother, or maybe their mother's like kind of was too over giving. So they expect their lovers to kind of mirror that, live up to that expectation. It's like an unhealthy expectation, I feel like. Curious. So they're interested about you. They are fascinated by you or this connection. Like it's something that is a mysterious energy, and they're very playful about it to some extent. Panicky. Yeah, this person has a lot of anxiety when it comes to their emotions. They kind of feel alarmed or taken by their feelings. So they may try to be more like lighthearted, more playful. They're very overwhelmed. They may be trying to juggle too many different situations in their life or too many different energies or responsibilities on top of this connection. So something's causing them not to give an equal give and take when it comes to you. They may be giving their energy to multiple areas. Like I said, like too much focus. It's not enough. It's not a balance of priorities, if that makes sense. Replenish control. Yeah, you might need to have some boundaries with this person. They could just be doing as they will with this connection, and there's not enough boundaries. And it, if this is someone you love or anyone that you love, it's kind of and there could be some type of control. See, she's about to cut cords with this person's leg because they're leaving. So you might have abandonment issues where you try to manipulate and control things in a certain way, so out of fear that this person is going to leave you. Therefore, it's more so of causing the other person, including yourself, to feel stuck and trapped. Yeah, this person could have hurt you because they ran or they are running. You feel betrayed by this person. This person has a fear of intimacy, so they're more so listening and honoring their ego rather than their truth or their heart or their intuition. So their ego was telling them to like repel and run. And you may resent this person for that, or you feel hurt, or you feel like this would be a stab in the back if this person does this to you. You feel like they're easily they're easily to be persuaded or seduced by other women, or just like it could be a fear of them getting away, being seduced by something or someone else. So you feel like something, if it's not another person, like a romantic, it could be just something outside of this connection that's pulled them away. So you guys could be watching each other, or one of you could be watching the other as a result of this. Yeah. So you could be on guard right now, not really opening up right now to this person, or just kind of like holding your breath a little bit. So it's tightness. Could be a fear of taking a chance on this connection. Yeah. You feel like this person left you in some type of way, left you feeling stagnant. Maybe you feel like this person screwed you over. You feel like they're not interested in you, or you question their loyalty. This person does hide with a game face. This person could be very rigid, or you could be very rigid. The spirit is like, you guys gotta raise up your vibration. This is heavy energy. This is too heavy. So it could be that you're contemplating another person, another lover, another man, or it could be another woman. There's something here. There's a lot of ego involved. Yeah, the ego is like running rapid up in here. Okay. Yeah, this is a lot of wounding that's coming up, and it's conjuring a lot of fear. Let's see. Yeah, it's conjuring a lot of fear here. What the hell? Come on. Seven of Cups in reverse. So if this person was a player, or they had all these options, they're not really, I don't even see them focus on this. But this person could be refusing to honor their feelings and confront them. So you're waiting for this person perhaps to make a decision with the Seven of Pentacles. Four of Cups. This person is contemplating something emotionally. They're dissatisfied with where things are. With the Knight of Pentacles, this person requires some type of patience. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. The World. They might be closing out karmic cycles, and it's causing this person not to move in the way that you may want them to, or as fast as you want them to, or as fast as you want this connection to happen in a certain way, certain manner. But they're closing up a cycle. The Star. There's healing that needs to take place on both ends. So it's like, if you want this connection, or any type of healthy connection, like your truest heart's desires to come to fruition, you have to align yourself with that. And that does require some type of healing as well. Because the energies I'm picking up on both of your ends is very heavy. It's causing a lot of stagnation. This person also has to catch up to you on some type of level. You have the Queen at the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. So the Knight and the Queen. So I feel like the Knight has to catch up. But to be in alignment with what it is that you really want, you got to do the work. There's something that needs to be released. You both have a choice here. There's choices that you guys are being presented with. How you handle it is, you know, it's going to be what affects what you manifest. How you align with what you're manifesting. Yeah, this person wants you to know you're on their heart and on their mind. They do pray about this connection, or they do have high hopes for this connection, and have good intentions for you, or they want good things for you. They're just not really clear what they want right now. And they want you to not try to pull or control or force things when it comes to them or this connection. They are very drawn to you. They find you very alluring. It's almost like in a way they can't get to you the way that they want to get to you. And a part of that is their inadequacy. A part of that is insecurity. Let's see. What is the potential near coming future energies for Jennifer and her person? So you guys will get together. Perhaps it could be sexually or something, or there's like still this passion in the near future. With the love card, it's like love potion number 9. It says pop that cork. That sounds very sexual to me. I don't know about you. That sounds very sexually suggestive. Then you have passion. It's very sexual. Requires stillness with a snake. I feel like this is sexual energy. It's kundalini. It's strong passion, desire. So if it's not sexual, your desires are going to possibly conjure up something, like manifest an energy. Like you both are utilizing your passion to manifest something here. And it requires you guys to be still and to be patient, okay, to kind of temper this energy while it's manifesting, while it's being conjured up. Because something is going to manifest. You got the jackpot card at the bottom of the deck. So something is going to manifest in the material. It could affect your finances in a good way, whatever it is that you guys are working on. Or if money's the issue with this connection or some type of block as well, I feel like that's going to be worked through or worked out. Favorable energy. It's time to be adventurous and play. Take care of the little things. So right now, it's like take care of what Spirit's presenting to you right now. Like put your focus on what's in front of you right now. Be more playful, more lighthearted in this energy. Again, like I said, you guys are way too heavy. Like your energies are not light, they're not flowing. It's a lot of stagnancy, it's a lot of holding back, it's a lot of forcefulness, a lot of control. So whether it be stagnancy, like stagnant energy because one of you is withholding your feelings or your emotions, so it's causing that friction, or one of you is trying to force or push things before it's time and you're getting frustrated because the door is not opening. It's like try to open the door and knock and knock and knock and it won't open, and you're getting frustrated because nobody's on the other side. And it's because that it hasn't, the door is not yet open because it's not the time. So Spirit is saying to focus on being light right now. Both of you guys gotta like come up higher. One of you may be a little more higher than the other vibrationally, and the other is kind of like stuck in this energy. Gotta come up. There's so many things to be grateful for, and I feel like Spirit's showing you so many beautiful things, but it's all about your perception and how you're seeing it. So I hope that resonated with you. So I'm going to move on to the next person. Let's see. Okay, Esther, your person. 120. Okay. Esther and your person. Let's tap into your situation, your circumstances with your person. Esther and her person. What is the energies? Where is their energies? Thank you. You guys could be on the same page right now as far as like where you guys are, because you have on the same page. So you guys are mirroring each other in some way. Something with communication is close. So continue to focus on practicing self-love right now. You both could be working on honoring yourselves and loving yourselves. And communication between the two of you is coming close. Or if you guys are already in communication, it's some type of significant like communication or conversation that's close to being had. Let's see. It's close, nearby. How does this person feel about Esther? So you guys are both respecting each other. I feel like this person feels lonely right now, but they are grateful at the same time. They feel blessed. They are appreciative of you and this connection and just where they're at in general. But they do feel lonely. They do feel isolated, and it could be because they are in a hermit mode right now. Even if they're around a lot of people, they still feel kind of like isolated or like alienated in some type of sense. Like they're just not fitting into their environment to some level. Okay. This person has a lot of care for you, or this connection, or they feel like that care for you, like you have that care for them. But I feel like you guys equally respect each other. So mutual respect. Hopeful, irritated, and loved. So you guys, with the love, you and your person has this mutual love for each other, and maybe it's a strong commitment that you guys have, or a strong devotion to this connection and for each other. But this person is aggravated. Again, they feel lonely, and it could be because of where they are on their journey, or you guys are in separation or something, or you guys are just not able to move forward where you want. But they're hopeful. They have some type of hope and faith and optimism in this connection. Let's see. Explore your ancestry. Temper your criticism. So maybe something with your upbringing or their upbringing where you guys have to face or confront in order to like initiate to the next level of your love life. You guys have to confront some type of ancestral pattern or trauma, and it may be some type of criticism, like heavy judgmental energy that you guys may have experienced on you, where you guys may have been told to be quiet, to shut up, or feel like your voice doesn't matter, or that you were like, maybe you were taught or told that you were stupid, or you were dumb, or your person experienced this. But there's something with not being so judgmental on yourself as you explore parts of yourself that need healing. And I feel it goes the same for them too. So they're looking at these things, maybe you and your person could be mirroring each other with your healing process. So someone is thinking about outdated things. They're thinking about past events with a cassette. Someone could be playing things over and over in their mind. And I feel like this is something that Spirit is saying needs to be worked on. These things are coming up for a reason, to be healed. Not to say, oh, this is valid, or this is something that is here to make you feel miserable or whatever. It's to come up so that you can heal, or your person's experiencing this. This is to work on self and to continue to work through these things, because it's not easy. Could be an energy of self-sabotage that's being broken as well. So rather than fixing each other or fixing everybody else, Spirit is saying to focus on healing yourselves, working on you. Could be a spirit of people-pleasing that could stem from childhood too, on one of your ends. I feel like your person is trying to manifest new things. They do want some physical intimacy. They want some emotional intimacy. They want a healthy dynamic, a healthy relationship. So you both are being triggered. You're triggered, and Spirit saying, rather than getting overly emotional or overreacting, take these energies and learn how to transmute these things. Like, what is it that the trigger is trying to present to me? What is it showing me that I need to release, that I need to heal within myself? So both of you guys may be triggered, and Spirit is wanting you guys to use your higher wisdom and use your emotional intelligence to understand your triggers and why they're there, so that you can remove them, learn from them, and remove them. Yep, you guys are in hermit mode. You or your person is in hermit mode for a reason. Like, this means you guys are spending a lot of time within yourself, spending a lot of time with yourselves and with yourselves, learning things in your process, discovering new things about yourself, this connection, your past. Definitely a lot of lessons here, or just learning through this energy with the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you guys may be your person could be like dealing with things that you can't see. They may be very good at hiding what they're going through. Your person could be secretly like just taking in a lot of information. I feel like they are healing with the Three of Swords. You have the Sun, the Chariot too. So this is to help bring you guys into vibrational alignment with your paths and where you're supposed to be within yourselves, to help revitalize your energy, revitalize yourself, come higher. So with the Three of Swords, anything that was put off or anything that was suppressed or stuffed away, or that you guys didn't have the knowledge that was holding you both back, these energies are coming up to the surface to be healed right now. That's what your person's doing. I feel like both of you guys are marrying, or you guys will be in that position. But someone here, I feel like there's work that's being done. Yeah, this person is avoiding you, but I don't feel like avoiding you in a malicious way. It's like, this is just what I got to do right now. They could be nostalgic about you. If this person is seeing someone else or dating other people, I feel like it's a distraction, or it was a distraction in the past to avoid this connection. This person does want to talk to you about something, or they may want to see you. They are apologizing for the hurt that they caused you in the past. It definitely could have something to do with seeing someone else, or just multiple people or something like that, just putting you in a third party. And if it's not romantic third parties, then it was like trying to put their thoughts into something else just to get away, or to avoid what they were feeling towards you. So they're apologizing for this. Let's see, what does the potential future hold? So there's some type of fear maybe in the near future that something could be worse than what it really is, because I feel this is a fear. Chances are this could be bad. Like, this is a fear, because there's an invitation, and there's a good chance that there's going to be some type of win-win situation between the two of you, that you guys are manifesting a positive thing, a lucky turnaround. So I do see some type of favorable potential near coming energies with this, and it's like this fear of something being all bad, but really it turns out for your greater good, whatever it is, or some type of invitation from you or your person, whoever's led to offer this. It's a win-win. Both of you guys benefit out of whatever this energy that may be coming in. Okay, some type of sharing an energy, or sharing passion. Let's see, what's your advice? What's your advice? Focus on God's love. If you guys have questions about personal readings, email me, you guys, and I'll get to it tomorrow. Okay, so focus on God's love. So what I feel like what this is saying is, like, you have to focus on the divine love that Spirit has for you, the universe. You might be putting too much focus outside of yourself, outside of the divine, and being present in Spirit. So this is telling you to put your focus on that love, because you may feel like you're not getting it from this person. You may also feel like abandoned in some type of way. It says, make every effort to keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. So yeah, to be in that energy of peace, you have to be in the presence and spirit of the divine. You might be too focused on outsiders' love rather than focus solely on your Creator's love for you, the universe's love, because it would be a sense of peace that you have, and knowing that all is well. So when you don't have that trust or that faith, it could conjure up, and usually it does conjure up a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, distrust, instability. So Spirit's telling you to go focus more so on spiritual love. Get familiar with that love that the universe has for you. Be in the presence of that. So that was your reading. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's preparing you for something. If you're still watching, your name, Esther, that name keeps coming to me. And you might want to, I don't know if you read the Bible, and just like in a parable sense, or you like read it at all. But the story of Esther might resonate with you. I don't know why that came, but you know, could be for a reason. All right, so let's see who's next here. Ooh. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let me see. 13318. Makaila, Malika, I don't know. Sorry, not pronouncing it right. I know I'm probably messing your name up. So let's see. What's going on with your situation? Where's your love situation at currently? What's going on with you? Okay, something significant here with a year. Okay. So these next 2 weeks could be, I hear, crucial for you when it comes to something that you might have been avoiding when it comes to daddy issues and inner child, because these cards are in reverse. Daddy issues and childhood memories are in reverse. So it's like taking time out to reflect, really taking time out to go within, really. Because I feel like within a year, there's something that has shifted, or something in the upcoming year or something like that that's very significant for you. And I feel like Spirit wants you to be free of something, lighthearted, playful with the spontaneous card. There could be something surprising coming out for you within a year. But I feel like these next 2 weeks, Spirit wants you to take this time out to really address whatever this inner child energy is, or these daddy issues, or it could be this lack of feeling safe and protected in some sense. Stop breaking agreements. So if you made promises to yourself, Spirit's telling you to stop breaking those promises to you. Maybe this is someone else, like people that have broken promises with you. Broken promises. Something was wrong with me. Reverse dissociation. Okay, so yeah, it could be like someone that you feel like, just if it's a person, like a romantic partner or a father figure or something like that, you may feel like resentful towards them. This person could have broke a lot of promises with you, and it could have manifested in your lovers. There's something that Spirit's trying to help you break free of. Spirit's trying to help you break free of something here. It's like a tie, a pattern, a repetitive cycle. When it comes to this, let's see. Yeah, so this, whatever your current energy is right now in love, is to help you make healthier choices in your love life and in your life, period. Because you could be someone that is very giving and very selfless when it comes to love. You have a strong passion and desire for love, or when you love someone, you love very hard, and I feel like you sometimes forget about yourself. So this is like boundaries, self-love, self-care that I feel like Spirit's trying to get you to. Because you're wanting a divine union, or that you're in a divine union, or it's a desire for marriage with the wedding rings card with paradise. So that's your joy, and there's nothing wrong with desiring a healthy union, or to be married, or have a happy marriage, or what have you. Spirit is wanting you to focus on those healthy boundaries, so that you know the difference between what a true union is and what is just, you know, something that's not of your highest good, a waste of energy. So realize your light. So Spirit's saying, like, when you realize your worth and who you are and that in your divinity, and this requires like embracing and honoring and loving yourself, and it takes discipline and it takes time and patience, and it takes levels. It doesn't just happen under one layer. You could say, I'm ready to cut cords with my ex, and okay, sure, you cut cords with your ex. It might start with you forgiving them for one thing, but then you find something else that triggers you that you haven't healed from that ex. And it's like, it's levels to healing. And I feel like whatever this is, it's like Spirit is wanting to show you your divinity, and give yourself time, because there's something about worth. So this is knowing your true value and knowing your worth and knowing what your value is in the eyes of the divine, knowing that you're deserving of great things. The universe will never give you anything less than what you deserve. So understanding that Spirit's not going to give you a connection that's not healthy and that's not of your highest good. So you might be leaving space for someone, and Spirit's saying to leave space for the person that is right. So if you're holding on to the wrong one, or the wrong ones are still hurting or still resenting past hurts or people that hurt you, whether it was a parent, whether it was a friend, whether it was an ex, you won't allow the space for the right people to come in. So leaving space. So yeah, give yourself time to heal as well when it comes to these past energies. But it's like, make yourself available for the right people. And I feel like this is also setting boundaries. So understand what your true core values are, so that these boundaries could never be broken again. So you had to grow through some connections and lessons so that you can see what you want and what you don't want. Yeah, inner work is definitely a key thing. Heal yourself first. You'll attract what you are. Choose partners that grow with you. So that's a very important thing. That value, your core values, do they match with what it is that you really want in love, or does that person match your core values? It's not like, you know, I need a man that looks like this or has such and such. It's not that type of core values. These are things that are based off of your truth of who you are, what you stand for. Does this person resonate with that? Do we resonate with each other on that level, or is this someone that makes me compromise my truth of who I am? So yeah, this is like investing in the right energies, investing time into yourself if you're single, or if you're in a situation where it's like you're in separation. It's still saying to invest in yourself. If this is a divine connection, you'll know the work that you need to do. The work always starts with self. So you may have an ideal partner or mate, but it can also be that there's some type of insecurity issues that doesn't allow you to see what you're really worth and what type of partner that you really can have. Maybe you have your sights set on someone that's not of your highest good, or you had taste in people that were not healthy based off of your wounding of some sort. When a good thing comes, it might be hard with those wounds to really realize it or see it. Yeah, 5 of Cups, you're healing something from your past. Spirit's giving you that opportunity with the Judgment card to review and evaluate all of the hurt and pain. There may have been multiple people that you saw as the one, or that you wanted to marry, or your desire for marriage is very strong. So you're healing by giving to yourself, because the Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very loving. She's a natural giver, natural nurturer. She's very intuitive, very in touch with her emotions. She has deep emotions. Again, like, I feel like you're someone that loves very deeply and loves very hard. Spirit is saying to give that to yourself. She's pouring water into, she's pouring this water into the ocean. So this is infinite love. You have not lost, or you have not lacked anything when it comes to love. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to purge and release. It's okay to feel sadness, but don't sit in that energy, and don't look at your past as mistakes or failures. Look at them as experiences and lessons that you went through, and take the wisdom and the gems from them and what it is that it's going to teach you in the future. Because there's an owl lurking. You can't really see him, but he's lurking in the Judgment card. So you have the wisdom to see and know what's really for you. The 8 of Wands, the universe knows what it is that you truly want. before you even speak it. It's in your vibration of what you really want. Let's see, what's the potential your coming future for you? Fork in the road. You're at a crossroads. You're at a place right now where it may not be clear. I feel like clarity is going to come. Spirit's teaching you, once you overcome the lesson with watch your back, which is having healthy boundaries with people, once you overcome that, because it's a fork in the road, which I feel like is just a process with the stormy weather. You're going to get through this. Once the storm clears, you're going to have more clarity. And I feel like once you exercise those healthy boundaries, it's something that Spirit's going to give you. Some type of blessing with the jackpot card. Like I said, Spirit wants you to be available and open to receive whatever this is that's coming in. Let's see. One more card for your advice, and I'm going to move on to the next person. What's your advice? Leave a trail of love as you walk the earth. So, yeah, I was telling someone else the same energy came up for them, because a lot of times as an empath, you naturally just love people and you give your heart, and some empaths feel like it's a curse to love. It's a curse to be so open or so loving or so giving, because people, you know, take advantage of that. But some people needed that love, and you may have not realized it, that they were wounded too. So don't look at it as a love loss, like, oh, this person, because it didn't work out with them or they moved on with someone else, that means, you know, they took everything that I gave them, or they took it for granted, but they're now with someone else. Look at it as your love is a gift, okay? Because love is our natural state. That's just who we are. That's what the vibration in the universe. One of the highest vibrations in the universe is love. And at our core, that's who we are, and that's who the creator is love. So when we realize that love is infinite, it's something that is shared. It's not something that is earned. Oh, I got to do this to get love, or I got to give this in order to be loved. It's something that is shared. And when you understand this, you won't feel used, or you won't feel abandoned. So it's okay to love. That is your gift. Don't dim that energy. Don't ever sell your heart away because you feel like it's a curse, or it's stupid to love, or you might even judge yourself for wanting to be in love or wanting to have a marriage or something because you feel like it's pixie dust or it's stupid, or because of the wounds. So honor yourself. Take time for yourself. It's hard enough, you know, but it's like when we're hard on ourselves, that's like, it's unnecessary. We're be too hard on ourselves out here. Alright, so hopefully that helps you. Okay. Got a few more ladies here. Okay. My next lady is Leah. 14609. Okay. Single. I got a single one, okay. Alright, so let's tap into what's going on with you, your singleness, and what's, you know, potentially up ahead for you. Let's tap into that. Okay, Leah. Divine Spirit, thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you for your loving guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you. What is it that you want her or need her to know at this time in her current singleness? What does she need to know? What can she expect? Separation needed. So you may have just recently cut cords with someone, or just multiple lovers recently with separation needed in reverse. You could have just recently did that, or you're still in the process of that. There's a reason why, you know, you're at where you're at. Would take time out. This is a part of your, like, where you're at, your season. This is where you need to be. Defense mechanism. So it could be you still have some protective shields going on. You're still maybe not as open to love as you would need to be to attract what you're asking for. There's still some type of block here, some type of resistance. Talk more, okay? So could have been some hang-ups with communication. Maybe this was someone that you were dealing with, or in a connection with. Yeah, there's a fearful, scared, and terrified. Could be a fear of the unknown. You could be at a process where you're afraid of what's up ahead. You don't have all the answers. Yeah, okay. So you have hopeless, comforted, safe, relieved, unsure, and depressed. So this could be a trying period for you where you kind of feel defeated in your love life. You're not really sure where you're headed, where you're going. It could be like you're in and out where you say, okay, I want love. No, I don't want it. Maybe I should just, do this, or maybe it's never going to come, or, oh, I'll just be patient. You could be very fickle when it comes to this, or defeated and pessimistic. And I feel like you desire some type of security when it comes to your love life and reassurance. Yeah, you want to be rest assured or reassured that all is well, or that love is coming. It's like you need that. And I feel like that comes from inner child. And it could also feel like you've lost that connection to source at a young age, where you don't trust anything, or you don't trust anyone. You don't feel safe even in the care of the divine or the universe. It's like you kind of feel swept away with this boat. And it's making me think of something I listened to today. And it was a video I was watching on YouTube today. And he was talking about how when we go through seasons of, troubled seasons, Spirit allows these things to happen so that we are built in character, stronger within ourselves. Because where we're going, you need that strength, you need that courage, you need that faith, you need that perseverance. And the storms are created by the divine, the universe. Everything within the universe is governed by God, or the supreme being. Everything is God, if that makes sense. So these things and these circumstances, the people in our life that come in to either help us or to try to hinder us or what have you, they're all a part of the divine order and plan. And Spirit is completely in control. The universe is completely in control of this. So there's no need to give up or feel hopeless. The Spirit, knows what it is that you need and what you want and wants to give it to you. But there's a level of needing to feel safe and reassured, not by sight, what you see. And that's not always easy. Not always by sight and the physical things and all that. It's more so of a spiritual faith and trust and knowing what the divine is really about. The source, divine source, is love. Divine source is an infinite, abundant space. So it responds to your energy. It gives you what you want. It's like an energy of love. Whatever you ask, you have it. It's yours. So Spirit wants to give you the true desires of your heart past the wounds, because the wounds can also have desires too. So when you're in your healthy state, I feel like you are able to realize what it is that you really want, or you're able to be trusting and assured that Spirit's going to give you what you ask, or what it is in your heart that you truly desire, that Spirit's going to align you with what's for you. Your vibration's going to match that. So instead of the seeking security outside of self, it's that security within self and within Spirit, knowing that you are safe and that what you're wanting in love, Spirit's going to give you what you want, past your expectations, what you think that you want, what you truly want within your heart. Spirit's going to match that. Yeah, you're going to awaken to some type of truth and revelation when it comes to love, when it comes to deep connections, maybe when it comes to marriage or your desires for marriage, or some type of divine soul connection. I didn't realize how late it was. Let's see. Experience rebirth, yeah, Spirit wants to bring you renewal in your life, like new skin, shed you of your old energies, your old experiences. So it's like a child. So in order to come into this, you know, you may be working through your inner child already, or you're continuing to work on your inner child. As you continue to do this, it's like you're a new person. And to be like a child is to have faith and be trusting, and to be light in energy, be lighthearted, not so heavy, not so worried. Yeah, because your heart could be on guard. You could be blocking, you could be pushing something away out of fear. Some type of friction, sorry, not sorry, kind of like, oh well, it is what it is. Like, instead of being in that energy, because it's not really what you want. You want someone that vibrates with you, team awesome. You want someone that is on the same page with you, that openly communicates with you, that openly loves, that it's an equal exchange of energy, period. So Spirit wants you to start making some type of plan when it comes to, you know, life goals and love goals. Be clear about what it is that you truly desire. Like, really be clear without any type of barriers. If there was no wounding, if there was no perceived limitations or past experience that you went through, what is it that you would really like wish to experience or really want to have or happen? So you want someone that you can communicate with the no you hang up card. You want someone that you can have lengthy conversations with. You might like, oh my God, you might like intellectual stimulation. Like, you like someone that you can talk to about anything, be open, learn from. Someone that you have a lot in common with, that you feel like you could be yourself with. So ships are coming in for you. It's just you got to align with stepping into being ready, like meeting the ships at the dock, not waiting, because the past could be holding you back. So there's some things that I feel like you're still healing and releasing, purging out with the Queen of Cups. You're giving to yourself, or Spirit's wanting you to give to yourself in a healthy, loving manner. The Empress. Yeah, the Empress in this deck is a young girl. So knowing your worth in the eyes of the divine, as a daughter or a princess, queen, empress, goddess, in the eyes of the divine, your preciousness, seeing your divinity in the eyes of the universe. I feel like this is going to help you, because you are fighting some type of battle, but good news is you're not doing it by yourself. You're not fighting with this Five of Wands by yourself. With the Four of Swords, Spirit does want you to rest. Like, you might be exerting too much energy into the outside world, or your energy's all over the place, scattered, and you might need to practice more meditation, and also to pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, leave space for the right person to come in. Like, leave the doors open. Leave it open to Spirit to bring it to you. Jackpot, invitation, share the wealth, doors fly open, messenger, and good news. So expect some type of a blessing, whether it be financial or could be something in your material world, some type of blessing that Spirit's giving to you with an invitation, or chances are. So chances are there's some type of gift, share the wealth. Spirit's going to bless you with something here when it comes to love. Doors flying open. So once all this other, stuff clears out, new energy, new levels. So you got to clear all that other stuff up so you can meet, whatever this next door is, whatever this next dimension of energy is, like, to meet it. You got to be on that same level, the same frequency to even open that door. The messenger and good news. So you could be expecting some type of good news or message coming in, whether it's being invited out on a date, or whether it's something in your job or your career that could also open the doors for love. Who knows what Spirit has, but you got to be open. Let's see advice for Leah. Okay, use loving strength and discernment. It's time to be adventurous and play. So again, you got to be childlike. You got to be open, lighthearted, and your energy come higher. This bird is like low to the ground, and this bird is taken off. So like, Raise your vibration and your energy. Come up. Use your strength and discernment. So you're stronger than what you realize. Spirit did not put these things in place for you to fail. So you got to remind yourself of that. Whether you feel like you put yourself in this or Spirit allowed it, like, know that it's not for you to fail. Use your discernment during this period. You got to trust your inner knowing. You can't lean solely on what you see, because it's only half the truth. So this is also about trusting yourself, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself with the divine eyes, because the divine eyes is a higher principle. It's not coming from a place of fear or lack. Okay, so yeah, that's what Spirit wanted you to know right now. I hope that resonated. I hope it resonated with you. Okay, so that was Leah. We got 3 more on the list. Alexis. Okay. 158.42. Okay, Alexis and her person in question. What is this person's energy currently with the connection? How do they feel? What is their intentions currently, their current desires within the connection or for the connection? Okay. So something with an ex involved, or this person could be your ex or something. Watching and waiting, discovery period, vulnerability concerns, and curious about you. So this person is watching you, or you're watching them. You guys are keeping a close eye on each other. I feel like this is a period where you guys are learning things about each other, or new things, new aspects of each other. Someone is still holding back, and it could be due to the past or due to an ex. They do feel like still ashamed and embarrassed, and I feel like it's because of some type of shadow that they have not confronted. They may be looking at you from their own shadow. They may be projecting their own insecurities onto you, but they feel ashamed about something. But there's a level of guilt. Maybe this person was doing something that they had no business, or this person could have been very irresponsible with this connection. They could be blaming themselves a lot for what happened. But they feel like, though, at the same time, with you, there's center, there's peace, there's calm when it comes to you. They may desire more of this. I feel like this person supports you, or they feel like you support them. So there's some things that this person needs to work through, obviously, when it comes to some type of insecurity, or they beat themselves up. One of you or both of you could be a little codependent on one of the other, or both of you. This could be a codependent connection. There may not be healthy boundaries in this connection, or maybe this person did not respect your boundaries in the past. But I feel like there's some growth that's taking place. Like maybe someone grew out of this, because you have the butterfly card. So you could have grown out of this, or this person is growing out of their codependent behaviors. But it's some type of unhealthy balance maybe. Or like I said, you guys are growing out of this, or grew out of it. Okay. So due to the past, you could be feeling like triggered by something. And Spirit's telling you, before you speak or before you act, rest on something, sleep on it, call it a day, take a break. Do not act, do not speak on something when you're in a low vibration. You could also be contemplating taking a chance or taking a risk with this connection in a positive way, but you won't know unless you take a chance. But Spirit's telling you to be patient, like just wait before you do this. You might be wondering whether you should also, the other option could be, should I walk away? You could have walked away in the past. You may chosen yourself. You're wondering if you made the wrong decision. Someone is fed up, and I feel like it's your person. Like, they feel emotionally drained, depleted. They want to do something different within themselves. They feel like it's pity, like pitying themselves. So there's a friendship here, or one of you or both of you feel like this is a friendship where you honor the connection. I do see something with you, like very focused on yourself, maybe focused on your appearance, or wanting to get out there, or maybe being open to date this person again. If there's someone else, you could be opening yourself up to another option if this doesn't work out, or something like that. Let's see. Stop breaking agreements. So yeah, maybe this person broke your trust. So there could be some type of trust issues with this person. They didn't honor their commitment in the past to you, or something like that, or you feel like they're not honoring. Yeah, so you may have come out of this energy that you were in the past. This person is like sitting in their sadness, they're very pessimistic, and I feel like your energy is light. You might be here to help this person in this time in their life to come out of that with the Three of Pentacles, or you're here to both help each other in some type of way, to transmute some type of low vibrational energy or let the past go. Queen of Swords, I do see that you're more so in your power now. You may have had stepped into some healthy boundaries that you didn't have in the past. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. You've graduated in some type of way. This person sees your growth. This person's definitely watching you, and they could feel a little like left out. Even if you're dealing with this person, they feel, it's like they don't feel like they measure up. They feel inadequate. Something this person needs to heal. This person looks at you like the equal, or they're your equal, like you guys are a match made. They want you to know that there's not anyone else. I dropped a card on the floor. Hella cards, I have to get them later. If there was someone else, you would definitely know is the card. So there's no one else here. So maybe this person was not faithful or not honest with you about dealing with other people or another person. They did not take this connection seriously in the beginning, and they feel regretful for that, because they did not want to be together maybe in the beginning or something like that. Now they feel like you may not want to be with them. So it's some type of role reversal. Let's see. What is the potential miracle in future holds for Alexis and this person in question? Okay, there's a potential to mend this connection, because I feel like you both want to mend the relationship, which is the card here. But there's some forks in the road, and I feel like this is the stuff that you guys are working through, the stormy weather. So you guys got to get past this energy with the storm. Could be a separation in the near future, or something that kind of could be a temporary separation, or just like, yeah, some type of form of separation due to needing to mend something, so that you guys are able to be on the same page with each other, to be able to give 50-50. So, and that period requires you guys to be still. This snake could be rebirth and transformation. It can also be some type of kundalini awakening, going through an awakening during that time. And I feel like after that, there's some type of reward with pop the cork. So you guys could be celebrating something or come together after this happens. So that's what I'm saying. You guys got to cut ties with something in the past. Let's see, what's your advice? What else you want Alexis to know? Use your loving strength and discernment. So the verse says, I'm not trying to win approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. So take that as it resonates. What I'm getting from that is last time, or maybe even still, you may be used to giving a lot to this person. I feel like you gave a lot of energy to them, at least in the past. And Spirit is saying, like, instead of trying to win the approval of this person or trying to appease everyone outside of yourself and being in the divine order and alignment with Spirit, this is that boundary that you're creating. I feel like this is a healthy boundary within yourself. So as long as you're pleasing your divinity within yourself, your higher self, in the divine order, what's truly of your highest good, which essentially is of this other person's highest good. So just like when you're over giving to this person, you could be halting them from doing their work that they need to do, or taking on their karma or whatever they're supposed to be experiencing or learning by intervening or stepping in, intervening, if I'm saying that right, or stepping in where it's not your place. That could not be of someone's highest good. So even if it's coming from a place of love or not knowing, Spirit's telling you to be in the divine order of what's of your highest good, and that will also be of the benefit for this person, because it allows them to step into where they need to be if they are going to align. You can't stop your show or your alignment for this person if they're not willing to grow with you. That could also be the other thing. So use your intuition, your higher intuition, higher knowledge and wisdom, not your flesh, not your fears. So hopefully that made sense. I don't know if that made any sense. I hope it did. Okay. Where did I don't know. I must have counted wrong. Okay. Did I? Let me see here. Let me see. Because I feel like I did something stupid. Okay, hold on. Not something stupid. Oh, that doesn't make sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is weird. Why does it say 13 on here and it says 12 on here? That's weird. I hope I have everybody, because that doesn't make sense. And I hope I didn't miss a timestamp with somebody. I hope I really didn't. I probably did. I hope I did not do that. Probably did and didn't realize. I don't know. I don't know how long y'all been on here, who was on here from beginning now to the end, because I feel like I missed the timestamp. Yeah, I think I did. I think I missed somebody's timestamp. So timestamps could be off, and I don't know who it was that I messed up on, because it was a large gap between Rachel and Adriana. So I might have, yeah, I probably messed up somebody's timestamp. Okie doke. It's not good. I don't know how I did that. My bad. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. It's not funny. You know what did I do? Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Okay, I'm a little slow, so you guys, like, you guys have to empathize with me. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, it's not good. Okay. I don't know what I did. I don't really know. I thought I wrote down everybody's timestamps. I don't know. Yeah, because it's like a strange gap between Rachel and Adriana's time. Okay, we'll figure it out. It's okay. Okay, let me get to Chris's reading. 172:22. Timestamps may be off just a little bit. So, oh my gosh, I don't know. Okay, Chris, let's see. What's your reading? Your person, you and your person, or I don't know if it was a person or not. Chanel, what you be doing? What you be doing? Where you be at? I be gone when I be channeling. I don't be here really. Like, I'm aware that I'm pulling cards but I don't, the numbers are off. I'll figure it out at the end. The numbers are off. It says 13, I have 12 people. That's not right, something's off. I don't know. I be here with y'all, but I be up here too, and it be like I forget stuff. Oh, okay. I don't know. Alright. So I Spirit, thank you for love and guidance, truth and clarity. For Chris's energy. Person's energy. What does she need to know? What do they need to know, God? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Okay, this is the energy. Someone doesn't feel like they're being heard. It's not an equal give and take. Could be like some narcissistic ways or traits coming from someone here. It's a lot of trauma here. It could be codependent issues, codependency. One person could be leaning upon the other person's energy, like taking, or the other person could be leaning upon the other person's energy, so they're giving. It's some type of imbalance. Okay, 3 of Wands try to come out. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. So you have, you're not being heard, but I also feel like it requires, like, someone may not even be listening to themselves. They feel like they're not being heard by the other person, but they're not even listening to what's really what they're saying or what they're really conveying, like what's really going on within me. Like that could kind of be shunned out or being ignored. There's some type of trauma here that's being cleared out, or it could be something triggering. Yeah. So this is something that's being worked on with the Hammer card. The heart chakra is clearing. Your heart chakra, or there's someone that you're asking about their heart chakra. So this is working on the heart so that it can open and allow to let the right energy in, or the right person in. So it does require taking some type of risk or taking a chance with the Hand of Cards. So it's also learning that love is not a game. Like, it's letting that go, that tiring game go of control or being codependent upon rules or restrictions or some type of patterns of or beliefs of what love is. Emotional intimacy. So this is healing a relationship with self. Could also be some inner child stuff that is coming up that stems from these feelings of not feeling heard, or like no one's listening, no one cares, or being taken for granted. Just people taking that type of energy, any type of patterns that are codependent. Yeah, definitely some triggers. The trigger card came out. So you or someone else could be triggered, or both of you could be triggered if there's another person. Can't run from these things. I feel like Spirit's starting to use these triggers to really get to the point of the root of what needs to be healed. There is some type of defensive energy here, like fed up. Could be that you're fed up. You're not playing any games. It's like, whoa. Fuck. I knew I was going to drop all those cards. Invest. So it's also this energy of investing in the right energy or the right person. There could have been a lot of efforts to make something work. Someone could be very invested or has been very invested in a connection, or even a past connection or connections in the past. A lot of heavy investing. The work is not in vain though, but I feel like someone, you or someone is pissed off. I just dropped hella cards on the floor. Okay. Let's see. Tarot. So you have the Three of Wands that came out, that flew out of the deck. So could be waiting and anticipating something. You or another person could be waiting or anticipating some forward movement. Yeah. Okay. So Six of Wands. There's going to be a victory, and it's due to overcoming something very heavy. Could be within the self. Because you have this goblin head, like this man captured it, and he's presenting it in front of the community. So they're all celebrating him. It's like a celebration. So he overcame something, and he's being congratulated. So the Two of Pentacles, is there some type of balance? I feel like that's going to be restored. The Four of Pentacles, things are closed, or there's some type of barrier, whether that's the heart chakra or the Spirit placed it there, but there's a barrier that's there for a reason. Let me see, clarify. Seven of Wands. Yeah. So it's some type of protection. I feel like the Four of Pentacles is, and the Seven of Wands, clarifying it, is protection. So this person is on higher ground. They're on top of a mountain, and this energy, I feel like this is being protected energetically. So certain things may be trying to manifest, or things are manifesting. So there's a protection around it, or there's a protection around you from something that's not of your highest good. Anything that's being manifested that may be not true to self, not of your highest good, whatever the case may be, is being blocked out. You could be dealing with someone that is immature. If you're not dealing with anyone, it's some type of past energy maybe where you dealt with immature people, where you were always the giver. They were dependent upon your energy in some way. But there is a choice here when it comes to love with the Lover's card. There is a divine connection for you, but I feel like it's a choice, a decision that must be made first. I feel it's more so within yourself that this choice is needed to be made. Your ships are coming in, or perhaps you've already got to your destination, but it's just needing to be patient. Let's see. Break an addiction, it's a no. So something that Spirit is saying no to is for your highest good. It's an addiction or some type of pattern that does not serve you, that has to be let go of so that you can transform. So there's a new energy. This bird is coming out of this egg, So it's a message of rebirth and transformation, or spirit may be sending you a lot of signs and synchronicities that deal with transformation, or that deal with new beginnings, or numbers, or something that vibrate those energies. Yeah. So you're attracting some type of spiritual encounter. Could be like a long distance energy, long distance relationship, but you're manifesting or pulling something or someone in. And I feel like it's going to be a spiritual connection, a spiritual encounter that you're going to have. Pack your bags. So this could be a long distance relationship, or you could meet someone through travel, or if it's someone that you already know, it could be you guys finally meet. I don't know, because you didn't mention a person, so I don't know if there is a person here, but this looks like some type of connection that's coming in, a spiritual connection that is coming together on the behalf of the divine or the universe. It's not going to be like your hand in it. Number 1 has been prominent for you. Yeah, something with that. And even zeros can also represent just new energy, square one, the genesis. So it's a love situation that's going to come in, and it's going to require you to take a risk, take a leap of faith, dive into your emotions, not be afraid to embrace this. If this is someone that you already know, it could be that they're going to take you to another level, and it requires your faith first and foremost within yourself and the universe, the divine. But it's definitely some chemistry, definitely some attraction that's being shaken up here. Some type of very spiritual encounter with this person, I feel like. Let's see, what's your advice? Have faith to walk through new doors. Yep. It requires your faith and your trust. So it says, for everything there is a season, a time for every activity under heaven. So yeah, there's a season, like you're at a process. You'll know when it's time for you to branch out, and I feel like you're being prepared for a new season, a new energy, and you can't be afraid to walk through this new dimension, these new doors, these new opportunities, these new beginnings, this new you. So yeah, because you have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. You're only able to see a fraction of what the divine is doing. So you got to trust more. You got to trust in the infinicy of the divine and the universe. And I feel like that's why Spirit's working on you with breaking these addictions and these patterns, so that you'll be in the space to be receptive to these new energies that's coming in. So yeah, you're like on the cusp of a new energy, I feel like. All right. So that concludes the mini love readings. If you're not on the list, you guys will be on next week's list due to the submissions closing and anyone that submitted after the close. So I'm going to see y'all next week, okay? So stay updated, okay? Much love as always. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.